Welkom bij de Drunken barbecue, and this week we're gonna make jalapeno poppers and skirt steak lollipops. Here we go, guys. Gonna have a couple exciting hours ahead of us, so here we go. As usual, the most trusted light there is for a barbecue. It doesn't win any beauty prizes, neither do I. But it works. And so do I. And there we go, fire's lit, so wait until we have a good coal bed and then we go off to the races. And while we're waiting, there's a few things we can do. We're gonna shoot some arrows, but first we're gonna have a beer. Who thinks that Harper only does Guinness? There you go, they have a lager too. There we go, give it a shot. Awesome. There we go, fire is going, got a couple of sips of beer. Alcohol is the fuel of the future, so we stock it up. So let's shoot some arrows, and don't forget, don't tell my physiotherapist, because he's probably going to give me shit. While we're waiting for the barbecue to warm up, there's no better exercise than shooting some arrows. Let them fly. There we go, fire is hot, ready to rumble. We shot some arrows, drunk some beer, had a blast, so now it's time to go back to business. Back to business means, in our case, we're first gonna grill the jalapenos, so I get nice and toasty like you do with peppers, you know. It is a pepper too, but this one just basically burns your ass if you don't watch out, right? Anyhow, as you can tell, fresh off the tree packs it for us, I unpack it again, good to go. So slowly the fire will transit through the barbecue, and the good thing is it will last a bit longer, and in this way you can say, okay, I want to have a hot spot because I need to sear it. Go ahead, sear it. If you want to have a cooler spot because you just want to cook it, there's a nice cool area here. So this is just like the stove at home, but then without the buttons. Oh yeah, this one is a fancy one. It's got the handle on the side. You can move the whole fire bed up and down. But hey, that's as luxury as it gets. So let's char these babies and we're good to go. So, well, we seared the peppers a little bit. The advantage from that is that the skin comes nice and loose. You know, those peppers got kind of a tough skin, and this way they're nice and bite size. So, next thing there is to do for us is cut them in half. I personally remove the seeds because well, I'm going to burn my ass otherwise, right? So, don't want that. Don't want to pool lava. Didn't want to say it, but there you go. Next thing on the list is we're going to cut them in half. Whoa, look at that. That is lava. There we go. They're all split open. Next thing is we're going to remove the seeds, because don't forget, you don't want to shit lava tonight. And they're hot, believe me. Well, for me they're hot. Well guys, you can leave the odd one, doesn't really matter. I don't go as far as removing every seed, guys. I just remove most of it. And the good thing is, we're outside, so I can just drop it on the ground. It's a natural product, right? It will decompose or get eaten by an animal. You know what the funny thing is? If those seeds get eaten by a rabbit, then tonight you will see a rabbit with a flare out of his ass running around. Oh, now you know who's been here. Well, the seeds are removed, so next thing we're gonna fill them with cream cheese. Oh yeah! There we go. Got them all filled with cream cheese, and if you think that's it, wrong. like everything else in life, it needs to have a jacket. Bacon. So after we wrap the jalapeno canoes filled with cheese in bacon, we're going to stick them back on the barbecue and we're going to make it all nice and crispy. Oh yeah. Well, there we go. We took the fresh jalapenos, we sear the outside so we break the skin so it becomes nice and soft. We cut them in half, remove the seeds. What else did we do? Fill them up with cheese and wrap them in bacon. And next thing to do, gonna put them on the barbecue. Yeah. But then it's ready because they are nice with the beer. Oh. 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 That's better than music. Well, this is music for me. Aha! There we go. Next on the list, flank steak. And for you who doesn't know what flank steak is, shame on you. Cheers. First things first, salt. I can't really tell you how much salt, just salt to taste. I don't like that much salt, so I don't put that much salt in it. If you like an ocean flavor, put an ocean flavor on it. Next one, pepper. Fresh grounded pepper. Can't beat that, right? Oh, look at that. I like pepper, so I put a bit more pepper on there. Next thing, Dijon honey mustard. Why Dijon honey mustard? Because I like it. Like I said in many videos, you need to eat it. You put on it what you like. That's it. So we done the salt and pepper. Next on the list, honey mustard. Look at that. You can put more, less, it's all up to you. Next thing on the list is something special. I just prepared something that was out of your view while we're putting the honey mustard on there. We just made some more bacon. Had some bacon left over, so hey, that's the pitmaster's privilege. Eat it. Awesome, awesome. Can't beat a good piece of bacon, right? Anyhow, that's enough bullshit. Let's get the cheese going. If we can get the package open. Nothing special cheese. I got mozzarella cheese. And again, why? Because I like it. If you like cheddar, put cheddar on there. If you like Edam, put Edam on there. Oh, really guys? Don't be too scared. It's all up to you. This is of course freshly grated as well, just like the fresh jalapenos. I just pre-package it so it stays better. There we go. Cheese is on. I just like to have a medium amount of cheese, but that's all up to you or me. Whoever wants to eat it, right? I mean, there's no point putting stuff on there because that's what the recipe said and you don't like it. I don't know, you got those people, because the recipe says you need to put something on there, they do it. Anyhow, call me stupid. Arugula. We're going to put a little bit of arugula in there. A, because it's green, that looks good. B, it's green, looks good and it's healthy. And maybe C, because that's what we do. I like it. Gives this little bit of a crunch, got a peppery flavor. It's all good. Do you think I need to wash it? Probably should have. But I only just thought of it. Hey, nobody's perfect, right? There we go, it's fully dressed up. Now we're going to just roll her up into a nice tight package. Voila! Ladies and gentlemen, the roll. Looked like a big sushi roll actually, is it? Oh yeah guys, while I'm doing this, I was actually thinking, do you think Jamie Oliver is jealous? Of course he's got an awesome job in the kitchen. But who can beat this? You can hear the birds out in the sun. Smell the barbecue. Because that's getting nice and warm. And we all know we have something nice to eat at the end of this. So the next preparation phase, as mentioned, stick them on a skewer. I used to press it down a little bit. That works better. And with skewers, I don't know about your guys, but by me everything always turns around and becomes just a mess. So to make life easy, I just stick 2 skewers on it. Why not? We don't have food critics. We just got barbecue lovers. Wait. There we go, sticks of delight. So all we do next is put them on the barbecue and look at that. Sear them till it's tender. Well guys, no meal is complete without fibers, so well, this time we're not going to have potatoes or rice or pasta with a good old bean. Just like the jalapenos, fresh, canned it myself, put a label on it so it makes it look good, just in case we get visitors, you know. Anyhow, I got a special trick. I used to be a ninja, so I'm just going to open this can without the can opener. And if I say, I just count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you will see it is open. I need to steady grounds. 1, 2, 3, 3. Told you so, we can do it. Told you so. Anyway, I'm gonna put those homemade beans in a special pan. It's special, it's got my beans in it. Anyhow, gonna stick that on the barbecue and then till it is warm and then chow time. Oh well, the hardest part of being a pitmaster is the constant pressure you're on. But hey, I think we've got grip on the case. I guess you need to try this at home. That simple. Looks fancy, because when you see the picture you think like, oh my god, I'm not going to do that. Hey, why not? Why not? You can do it, looks good, and impress the neighbors. Well, we could all just hear a message coming in. Bloody Dano. I sent him a photo of what we had on the barbecue and he liked it. Well, guess what? He's not getting it. Hi guys, this week I will also show you what we've been using to barbecue. Well, next to the camera, well, this is the phone, the camera's next to me. There she is. Well, obviously the barbecue, this barbecue came from Kijiji. It's a second-hand website. Basically, with this I would like to show you that barbecuing doesn't need to be expensive. You all think like, oh my god, I want a barbecue, but those things cost me like 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe more than $1. Well, this thing was free. Nothing. Just throw a bit of coals in there and off you go. I didn't even clean it. Just to show you just to show you. Oh, doesn't really need to be much. Well, I cleaned the grill, obviously. It's got a little bit of burn marks. Hey, you just go to any DIY store, get a high temperature spray paint, and paint the outside. Outside, not the inside, because otherwise you burn your paint. You don't want to taste that. What else do I have? I have a table today. There we go. Table is nothing more than an old propane bottle, and I just took the top off, put on a tabletop on it from an ammunition box. Done. So there you go. Barbecuing can be cheap. Well, that's it again for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and leave your comments below.